Hi, Gong Xi Fa Cai, 万事如意. If you're not watching this video during Chinese New Year, I wish you a good day too. Today we'll be cooking Thai-style fish maw soup with abalone. So let's start cooking. Now we're going to blanch our frozen crab meat as well as prepare our fish maw. In a pot of water, add in a few pieces of sliced ginger. Turn on the heat. Put the cover on and wait for this to come to a boil. I'll see you back in a while. Once the water starts to boil, we'll blanch our frozen crab meat. These are cooked frozen crab meat. We just need to blanch them a little bit just to get rid of the taste of the refrigerator. Just a while will do. Just blanch them through. Now if you are using freshly steamed crabs, then you can just forgo this step. Right, just a while will do. This will help to get rid of any fishiness. Now we just rinse this. Make sure that the crab meat are fully thawed like this, right? Now all we need to do is just rinse them and set them aside. Next, we'll blanch our fish maw. We don't have to wait for the water to start boiling. We'll just put in our fish maw. I have with me over here 60 grams of fish maw. Fish maw are actually fish stomach, and actually what they do is they dry this and then they just deep fry this. We just put them all in. You hear a little bit of crackling here and there. Kind of nice, I like that. We just need to boil this until they are soft, after which we'll just rinse them up, squeeze them dry and cut them into your desired sizes. The purpose of this is to soften this as well as to remove the excess oil from the fish maw. There are several types of fish maw available in the market, ranging from a few dollars to tens and hundreds of dollars, but we don't have to get those very thick type, right? Because this is supposed to be a fast and easy dish to do. The thick type, you will need to actually cook them for quite some time to get all the flavor in as well as soften them. Press them down a little bit just to make sure that they're in full contact with the hot water. We need to cook them until they're really soft. You can fill them with your ladle or even with a pair of chopsticks. This could take from several minutes to about 10 minutes or so. Now for this soup itself, not necessarily 100% you need to use fish maw, although we call this a Thai fish maw soup. You can use sea cucumber, you can add in shredded chicken, no problem at all. These are almost done. Now you can see that they have puffed up quite significantly and they are soft already, so we can remove them from the boiling water, wash and rinse them dry, and then we'll cut them into bite-sized pieces. You can discard the water. Now we're going to put the dish together. Heat up a clay pot, or if you do not have a clay pot, you can just use any pot. Add in 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Put in a few pieces of sliced young ginger, about 6 pieces will be good enough. You do not need to wait for the oil to be hot, just put them in. I'm using medium heat at this moment. You just need to fry until the ginger is fragrant or the sides are brown. Just move the ginger around, coat the clay pot with the oil. This is an extremely easy dish to do also. I made this dish very simple because we are not going to cook any or prepare any chicken stock for this dish itself. I'll be using chicken stock cube, but of course if you have the time you can always prepare your own chicken stock. Now I can smell the beautiful fragrance from the ginger. You add in water. Slowly add in 1.1 liter of water. I'm also adding in the brine from a can of abalone, approximately 400 milliliters. If you are not using abalone, you can just replace the brine with 400 milliliters of water. Add in also the roots of 4 coriander, lightly smashed. We need this for the extra flavor. Put it in. 1.5 tablespoons of oyster sauce. 1 tablespoon of fish sauce for the umami. Add in also 1 chicken stock cube. Now of course if you prepare your own chicken stock, you can just forget about the water as well as the chicken stock cube. We'll now cover this up and wait for this to come to a boil. I'll see you back in a while. Now that the soup is boiling, we'll add in our dried mushrooms. I have with me over here 60 grams of dried shiitake mushroom which I've rehydrated. The weight 60 grams is before I hydrate them. Put them all in. Make sure you squeeze them dry and cut them into thin slices like what I'm doing over here. Add in our fish maw. Put everything in. Move them around a little bit. Look at how pretty this is. Now we'll put the lid on. Turn the heat down to medium-low or low and let this simmer for 20 minutes. I'll see you back in a while. We've been simmering the soup for 20 minutes. Let's have a look. Wow, smells fantastic. Now we just give this a little taste. If it's not savory enough, then we just add a little bit of salt. Oh, beautiful. We're adding a little bit of pepper. Also add in a little bit of dark soy sauce. If you want your soup to be a little bit darker in color, I'm just going to add in half a tablespoon first. Give it a light stir. Now we just thicken this up. I have with me over here some tapioca starch solution over here. You can use cornstarch, no problem at all, or even sweet potato. The ratio I'm using is actually 1:1. We just thicken this to how we like it to be, the consistency itself. Slowly pour it in and stir while you do it. Bit by bit we'll add it in. Some like it thicker, some like it a little bit thinner, all depends on your own preference. Thai fish maw soup is a little bit on the thick side, so we just add a little bit more of this starch solution. This is the consistency that we like, right? A little bit on the thick side, which is very nice. Now we'll add in our crab meat, pour everything in, as well as our abalone. Give it a stir. This is so good. Turn off the flame, and now it's time for our reunion dinner. And now the dish is done, let's have a taste. I love a little bit of vinegar with my fish maw soup, as well as a few dashes of pepper. This is going to be so good. Mix them up a little bit. Wow, this is fantastic. This is really good. The sweetness from the brine, from the abalone, I can taste the sweetness of the crab. This soup is fantastic. The umami flavor from the mushroom, this is really, really good. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want something really easy, delicious, and to impress your guests and family, this will be the one to cook. I hope you like our video. Do click like on our video and do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching, and now it's your turn to cook. See you, bye bye.